And then their net asset per share was actually 27 kobo. For Standard Alliance, their shareholders fund was 3.9 billion. Right? And then they have 31 kobo net asset per share. From this information, relating it or placing it side by side, the noted indebtedness as in premium holders that they might need to settle, that they have not been able to settle for consecutive 3 years, according to NICOM. It suggests that at the end, investors in this company should just go and rest.
Especially the ordinary shareholders. I don't think there's anything coming to anybody.
What is your information? What do you have to say to those that are watching us at home?
There is nothing they are going to do. Like I said, if there is any remnant from what you said now, Standard Alliance might actually be able to, because what they have, the liability they have is 3.9 billion, which means they may be able to cover that. But definitely Nigeria Insurance cannot cover that. And they have to pay every other creditor first before they think of ordinary shareholder. So if you are an ordinary shareholder, you know that if they cannot convert their creditors, then you are not definitely expecting anything.
So this is one of the risks that we carry investing in stock, and that is why you must endeavor to monitor and to be sure of the kind of stocks you put your money into at any point in time.
You can see the reason why I run away from insurance.
I can see the reason, Aruna. NGX suspends 9 listed companies. 1, African Alliance Insurance, Niger Insurance. That one now, they are not even suspending.
They are going to be delisted.
Royal Exchange, Eco Corps, Mutual, C&I Leasing, Mutual Benefit, Coronation Insurance, Premier Pins, Ardova, Aruna. Of these 9 companies, 5 are insurance companies. Bad omen.
That is exactly. You see, one of the reasons why you see I really do not touch them. I know somebody who used to work in insurance back then. I know what we used to discuss. So it just shows that bad omen, just the way that you say it.
But I can still think of some, okay, like Regency Alliance. Maybe I should say this, maybe I shouldn't. I'm not promoting them. But if I'm not mistaken, I've invested in Regency Alliance since, if I'm not mistaken, 2009. They have not, except maybe last year or so, they have always given dividend. It might be 2 kobo, it might be 3 kobo, it might be 4 kobo. But the company will always give dividend. We still have company like NEM. I've tried to tell Mr. Smart to come, but I think he's media shy. And again, the chairman of NEM, Mr. Fidelis Ayebai, is somebody we know. For as long as he remains on that board, NEM Insurance should stand, because I know him so well. He's a man of his words. Okay, that is there. I'm also disappointed that Coronation Insurance is among those that are here listed, because Coronation has close tie with Access Bank, and the current chairman of Coronation was the former managing director of Access Bank, though maybe I should have tried to call him to verify what might be the issue with Coronation. But you can be rest assured that in the course of the week, I'm going to do that. I reached out to African Alliance. Are you guys having problem? But I spoke with the executive director of finance. I also speak with the managing director. They are suspended not because they are having issues, but maybe, how do I put it now, just some delays between the finance department and the auditor of the company. Of course, they wrote the exchange or NGX, but again, that is neither here nor there. So we hope that they would expedite action that is talking about African Alliance.
You know, we have discussed the qualification of stocks on this table. And you know, when you are listed, you are supposed to fulfill post-listing requirements, and it's expected. And NGS has stated it. If you are so qualified, then they will give you time to rectify your listing. If you don't, I think this is one of the distractions they have to start with. So they suspended their trading in their shares.
Please, when it gets to a level that they begin to suspend trading on the shares, you should now investigate. If you are not satisfied with whatever information, please wait. The moment the listing is, the suspension is lifted, get to sell the company. It is better for you to get yourself secured. In fact, the first strategy in investment is the security, not even the profit. So you must be sure that anytime you need your money can come out.
Yeah.
Okay. That said, we look. What is the risk in Adova? Say and I, Lizzie, this company came to the market to do share reconstruction, and since then it has not been seemingly well. Maybe I need to speak with them too.
You know, we have also said it that except for Wema Bank, that we have seen that they did reconstruction and they are able to generate earnings to support that price. It's always difficult because the question is, you were selling for 21 kobo. You now went and do share reconstruction and you are now 2 naira 10 kobo. Is it not because of your earnings that the market priced you to that 21 kobo? So how much earning are you going to generate to sustain that price at 2 naira 10 kobo? It's always difficult. It's always difficult.
Adova, it's a pity that Malam is not here. Malam used to be very close to the former
when it was FO.
But this, I don't know. What do you think is the problem with it?
I think it still have to do with maybe there's a communication gap between themselves and the NGX, but I only know that what they need is just to regularize whatever that is the issue, and they will resume trading in their shares.
I've said my opinion. I don't know. For those individuals, investors who are still hanging in these equities, what would be your advice to them?
The question is, now they cannot sell. Do you have to wait for them to be readmitted back or the suspension lifted? For whatever reason that they are result, because it's the audited financial statement. Go through the audited financial statement. Even ask yourself, why were they auditing it? Is it because it came woefully? If it is woeful, then what are you doing there? Then if there is that chance that there was growth, then you now begin to ask yourself, there's growth. Was it actually because there was a delay or a communication gap between the account department and whatever? Then you cannot look. I've always said it, when you are in doubt, exit half of your holdings and watch.
I don't know. Before we leave this issue, what do you think I can do to know the next set of stocks or companies that the NGS will suspend?
Release of results. Because now, like I do have...
They used to qualify some of this.
First of all, there was no qualification. They will miss quarter 1, 2022. They will miss quarter 2, 2022. Miss quarter 3, 2022. Then maybe they go and release quarter 1 when they're supposed to be releasing quarter 4. Then NGS will now begin to qualify them. Then you should be worried.
Please, any equity that you see that NGS qualifies, be wary. No matter how fantastic the company may seem to be, just be wary. Because it means that the hammer is dangling and can drop on them
anytime.
That said, 3 companies released their auditor report in the course of last week. We quickly look at them. The first, University Press PLC, 62.44% growth in the top line and 263.34% growth in the bottom line. The price at 2.58 kobo, they generated full year earnings of 48 kobo, thereby bringing the PE ratio to 5 9.36. Earnings yield 18.64%. Profit margin 9%. The company is coming to the market with a dividend of 10 kobo per share. Their earnings, not bad. Earnings yield, not bad. P/E ratio, Aruna, very good. But this dividend payout is rather poor. For a company selling at 2.58 kobo, don't you think that this company should have given more than 10 kobo?
Yeah, they should have, but that is what the board and the management feel they should give. That's just
retaining 38 kobo. They are giving less than 25%.
That's a mere 3.9% dividend yield. But when I went through their result, I discovered that in their quarter one they made a loss of 34 kobo. Chances are that they are just be worried. They want to make a claw back enough of cash. Peradventure, such situation happen again.
But if you look at it, do they make money? Because this is a publishing outfit. Why won't they even tried? Why? Students have been on vacation. So who will be patronizing them? Except particularly for the tertiary titles. No one will be patronizing them. Okay? That might be responsible for the
I said they have to, So what they do, they have to claw back. They have to make provision. Because chances are they would have sat down, and I know why they made that loss in first quarter. So they have to claw back